Hey everyone, and welcome to the latest video here on the Silversea Silver Spirit. Down there is a restaurant called Hot Rocks. In the daytime it's the grill, but in the evening it becomes Hot Rocks, and it's somewhere where you can actually cook your own steaks.
Literally, you get a hot rock, shockingly, and they literally can cook it. You can cook it, or they will cook it for you on the slab. So
it's great if you want to eat al fresco. However, I don't come on holiday or vacation to cook my own food.
No.
So we're not going there tonight. Where are we going to go instead?
We are going to Silver Note, which is
it's like a supper club.
It's like a supper club jazz bar, but obviously they serve food there. And we went once before, it was awesome, and we're going to try it again. All right, so we're going to dine with a live artist directly in front of us, and it's going to be awesome.
We should mention last time, because it is, and we didn't realise it with it, it is more of a small plate / tapasy kind of restaurant. So tonight we're going to make sure that we order a little bit more.
Yes, to to offset everything else that goes on.
Exactly. Anyway, we're talking too much. We need to go for a pre-dinner drink first.
See you later.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned, wear a hat, sometimes play chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore.
Crudo beef.
So hard to finally seem impossible to score. So I dream on to someday find that vintage love. I kept on looking, but everyone's such a bore. And out of a sudden, you came through the door. Your whiskey neat, the lights were dimmed as our eyes met, moves on me, and forevermore I like to share that vintage dream.
Welcome to Silver Note. It's my pleasure to be your entertainer tonight with Mr. Ezra on piano. Well, it's a marvelous night for rumors, with the stars above your eyes. We've had 10 this night to make romance. Yes, there were times I'm sure you knew you loved me. I did it my way.
So, the music and singing was superb. The singer was actually part of the ship's band, who thankfully stood in last minute as the usual artist was sick. Without a doubt, the ambience in Silver Note is really special, and the food is almost like theatre. It meant that we had a great evening. Up to a point, that is. Let us explain.
So we forgot to close off the vlog last night.
We did.
So we're doing it today instead.
We are. Okay, so even though there's a bit of time lapse, it's irrelevant. Okay, so this is our views of Silver Note.
We did have an amazing time last night up until a point, but we'll come to that in just a minute. The setting is perfect. The pianist and the singing. It was great.
It was.
The food was amazing. We remembered this time to order more.
Yeah.
And the food was really
It was
good,
really
actually.
nice. It was really. The menu is, I would say, the menu is quite a limited menu,
Quite
isn't
limited
it?
menu, yeah.
And it's quite specialised. So what I mean by that is, it's probably, if you're a bit of a fussy eater and you don't like lots of different things, I think you might struggle. Potentially, you know. So
we don't have that problem.
No, we don't. All right. So definitely check out the menu and make sure that you're comfortable. But if you don't find what you're looking for in there, though, please do say something to them, because we know that they will create something special if it's possible to do so. So there was people that were gluten free, for example. The menu doesn't specifically highlight anything gluten free, does it?
No, I don't
But we
think so.
but we talked to two ladies that were. They asked if they had something that they could deal with, and they sorted it for them. No problem.
So I would say that the food in Silver Note is there's a lot of theatre to it.
Yeah.
It's similar to La Dame, but there's no cover charge like there is in La Dame.
No, definitely not. And it is theatre to a degree, and you've seen it. You've literally just seen the food we had, and the desserts were literally. I mean, how spectacular were those desserts?
Were amazing.
You know, seriously was.
And then
so
we come to.
So we had part. So like that. So let me just set the context here. So kind of, we had an amazing time in Silver Note. We would absolutely go back to Silver Note. The dining experience with the music, perfect combination, amazing. So what we're about to tell you is the second half. So basically, there was a group of people that were in the Silver Note that were using inappropriate language.
And quite rowdy.
Two
of them were actually sat next to us in La Dame
the night before.
So we kind of briefly mentioned that in our La Dame vlog, and they were part of this larger group.
Right. So they used foul language, literally shouting foul language in the restaurant. Very, very inappropriate.
Yeah, for the setting, it was just very obnoxious.
It was. And then they asked the singer if they could sing Sweet Caroline karaoke, right? And the singer, rather than closing it down,
bearing in mind that Ivan loves karaoke, so he's not being snooty to.
No, I love karaoke. Give me a karaoke in the right place, right? And it wasn't Silver Note. But rather than closing down, the singer pandered to them, and then proceeded really to exclude the rest of the restaurant and focus his entire energy on this rowdy group of people that were being rude, in effect, by talking and shouting and laughing whilst he was singing anyway. So then it turned into a bit of a car crash because they couldn't sing, unsurprisingly, and literally people just got up and walked out the restaurant.
We were ready to leave anyway, but there was two ladies that we met last night, and they enjoyed having the entire evening, and they were effectively kind of.
Oh, it spoiled their evening, right?
Yeah, they spoiled it more than what.
Yeah, I think it is. They've been on 6 days and they've already been Silver Note 3 times. So to show, because they love it. So they were really disappointed. So we literally got up and walked out as they're going, and it was that bad. It was that bad, right? And I say again, I love karaoke, and I will be the first person to get up in a karaoke setting in the right place. Put it in Panorama, fine. Silver Note, absolutely not. Yeah. So anyway, because of all that, we forgot to do the close. Which is why we're doing it now. So in conclusion,
up until that point, absolutely amazing.
It was.
It's a perfect setting. The ambience is amazing. The food is great.
It is. It was great, and we will go back. We would love to go back. We haven't got. I don't think we're going to have time to go back on this particular cruise, but last night's end of was unfortunate, but it didn't spoil it for us. Ultimately, we still loved it.
But what happened last night was a one-off. So
you'd like to think,
if you're on a Silversea ship and you fancy going to Silver Note, don't be put off by that. I think we're just
definitely
unlucky.
not. We were just unlucky. It was an amazing experience. Definitely recommend it. A Globeguys recommendation right there. So, that's it.
Yeah. Don't forget to subscribe to us if you found this video interesting, and we'll see you in the next video.
We will. All right. Take it easy. See you later. Bye.
Forevermore, we're living in that vintage dream.